Hi. So this is a very important, here, hold on, actually, sorry, loud, ambient Plantasia. So today, I'm actually nervous to film this video. This is something really personal, and back in high school, I literally got mauled alive for talking about my personal beliefs here broadcasted on the internet. But now I'm freeballing it because I don't really care anymore. And today I'm going to be talking about how Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is helping me mend my broken heart. So, I'm not really going to go too deeply into it, but my heart is broken. I got it broken maybe like 4 months ago. I'm just too much of a cupcake to hate the person. Definitely still care about the person, and I'm still hurting violently. I haven't really been functioning like myself for months and months, and this hurts. I haven't actually been functioning like myself for about a year now, because I moved out of my house and I had my mind wrapped around one person, and I've been single my whole life, and I was so used to just having myself as my lover, and in the process of just ignoring my hobbies and ignoring my interests and devoting my time to someone and giving all of my love and devotion to someone, I completely lost myself in the process of it. I'm not saying that I regret it, but at the same time I kind of do, because, you know, like, I used to be a Holly hobby, like full blown. I used to have so many hobbies, and I would spend all of my time to myself. And I would spend all my time just working on projects and getting to know myself through any right-brained activity. And, you know, in the past year, it wasn't just because of the person, but I completely lost myself because I moved out, and I started spending all of my time with the person and not devoting my time to myself, and I started to lose touch with my hobbies. I stopped watching documentaries all the time. I didn't really do too much art. I mean, I still did stream of consciousness entries, but they were just, I just didn't fully envelop my time into myself, and I just worked a lot. And, you know, I don't care. I don't get along with my parents, but I moved back so I can spend some time with myself, and I'm going to explain what the process of getting my heart together and fixing my broken self has entailed. So, I experienced heartbreak, and I think it hurt so much to the point because the relationship was so beneficial and positive. And I think that I don't know, it was just so painful because the relationship was so nice. And I was so hurt. I am still unbelievably tormented and hurt, and it's something that I hide in my YouTube videos, and I pretend that I'm happy all the time, but I'm not, and I've been dealing with unbelievable emotional trauma, and I dealt with it in a horrible way. I studied the process of grief for a long time, and I figured out what I went through was pretty normal. Denial is first. You go through a phase of denial, and then you go through anger, where you're not sad, you're just completely angry, which I went through, and then you just go through depression and grief, and then you just let it go. And I'm definitely still in the grieving state months after, and it's just because I care, and I'm a really emotional person, and I wish I wasn't like this, but I am. And in the first couple stages of being depressed and angry and denial, I dealt with it in a really horrible and poor way. And I was actually scrolling through Facebook, and I found a meme. It was one of those like emotional breakdown starter pack memes, and it had a photo of a Tinder app and people having sex and booze and drugs, and, you know, I did that for months. I didn't know how to deal with it. I was freaking out. Like, this is my first time I have fallen out of love and really gotten my heart broken. And that's exactly how I dealt with it. And, you know, it just came to bite me in the ass so hard. And here I am, just freaking out. You know, like, what do you do when you're not drunk? And what do you do when you don't know how to deal with it anymore? So that's what I did for months. Seriously, I drank my problems away. I tried weird things. I definitely derped around with other people. I just wasn't dealing with anything. I was just literally doing substances and just like ignoring my pain for months. And that's what I did, and it worked. It totally worked. Absolutely. But then I was like, okay, so let me tell you, I'm about to get real personal. And then I stepped on the scale, okay? From all of the partying and neglect that I was giving myself, and I was like, holy shit, I gained 10 pounds. And so I was like, ah! So I was freaking out in the house, you know, like the house was putting a damper on me, and I was finally coming to this realization that, Megan, I don't know you anymore. I literally don't know who you are anymore. Where are your hobbies? Where's your passion? Something that I've always poured my heart and soul into is passion, and having a hobby, and just bleeding passion for everything you do and the people around you. And I was like, Megan, I don't even know you anymore. I didn't even know myself there for a second. I seriously didn't for like a month. I had no idea who I was. And I gained 10 pounds in the process, probably from all the drinking. And so, I was like, fuck this, like, I'm moving, I'm gonna stop working my ass off and trying to live on my own. I can just suck it up and deal with my crazy parents. And that's what I did. You know, I'm sick and tired of neglecting myself. I'm sick and tired of working my ass off and freaking out, and I finally just decided to completely envelop myself into hobbies again and really find myself again, because I completely lost myself. So, that's what I did, and in the process, I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons this whole time, but I really got involved in that. I took a trip to Oregon. I got wild and weird, and I found myself through traveling and staying in hostels and traveling for 2 weeks and spending my saved money on something that's going to be important and close to my heart. I decided to maintain my closest and most long fulfilled relationships. I reached out to well, I mean, I've been in contact with my best friends, but I really took advantage of my beautiful and close friends, and I've been telling them how much I love them and I care about them, and something that has completely, well, not completely mended my broken heart, but something that I found in the process. In the beginning, I took all my anger out with Satanism, black metal, and drinking, and you know, that can only go so far. But now I'm clean. I'm not a drug addict, but like, Jesus, I don't know. But now I'm making extremely healthy decisions, and I'm taking all of my sadness and anger out at the gym. And I mean, as you guys know, I've picked up MMA, kickboxing, and conditioning, and the most important one is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So that's something that I do practically on a daily basis, and I finally lost all that. Well, I mean, I didn't lose all the weight, but all of the weight turned to muscle. And so I sweat, and I work really hard every day, and I've been managing to tap out people that are a lot heavier than me and a lot stronger than me through like certain like chokeholds and whatnot. So basically, I finally got fit, and I haven't been this fit my whole life. So I've been spending all of my time doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, and so all just sweating and finding that community and really getting in tune with myself, and spending my time doing art and working out and just loving myself, and I'm finally finding myself again, and it's been mending my broken heart, and it makes me emotional because, like, I wasn't seeing the light for a long time, and now I am, through something that I never thought I was going to get into, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because I found such a wonderful community, and I ordered a gi last night.